What's up, man? Just going digital on Rajah Jackson. I'm not doing the whole story like everybody else. You've seen the footage like a billion times at this point. Everybody's giving their own spin and everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's condemning him for actions. And yes, I don't condone his actions either. And yes, he should face charges for what he did. What he did was inexcusable. I see that sykostu is okay. I didn't want to record anything until I made sure he was okay. But I just want to highlight one thing. I don't know if you want to call me a contrarian or devil's advocate, but look, man, with everything that happened, the way that it happened, that kid, he was not in a good place, man. He was not in a good place mentally. And I say that because I recognize a lot of things. Yes, with the beer can and him having a concussion, of course, that wasn't at the fault of sykostu. It was just a misunderstanding, and they squashed it. But from the way he got enraged after talking to his father and all the comments from the streamers and all this stuff, it's like a lot of rage he's had from past insults he put into the 22 punches that he gave sykostu. And yes, what he did was wrong, and like I said, he should face the consequences for it. But the way he was talking as he was walking, when he's talking about I ain't no bitch and all that stuff, first and foremost, his actions prove them people right, but that's besides the point. With when you're gaslit like that, and a lot of people don't know how to brush that off. A lot of times it's bottled up and it ends up exploding at the wrong time. That's happened to me many times, and I felt terrible after it's happened. And that's what I'm saying, man. This kid wasn't in the right place. So everybody's giving the same take on it. I'm not giving the same take. I'm just trying to. I'm the type of person, even if I condemn you for your actions, I try to put myself in your shoes to try to understand what that mindset was. From being gaslit by the streamers and to the point where this guy regularly talks with his father as if they're dudes in the locker room. And I'm not perfect. I've used profanity in front of my father before. I mean, I'm a grown ass man, but never would I talk to my dad the way they. And the thing is, if that's their relationship, that's fine. It's just that I don't get it. But like I said, but obviously, respect for his dad is one of the things that he definitely takes to heart, especially when I heard him say, my dad can't call me no bitch. I think that stems from that. And a lot of people say, well, he's a grown man. Rampage has nothing to do with it, being that he was one of the ones gaslighting him over the whole beer can thing. I think he does have something to do with this. Yes, I get it. Rajah's a grown man. And yeah, I see Rampage apologize or whatnot, but I don't know. Like I said, my main focus in this video is just to say that Rajah Jackson, even though what he did was despicable, and it really was, he is not in a good place, and we cannot overlook that. A lot of times when something wrong is done, we overlook the mental health aspect of things, and we automatically call it toxic masculinity. I mean, it kind of is, but we overlook the mental health side of things. And us as men, and I'll even say to a greater degree us as black men, that is one thing we should not be ignoring. But us as men in general, we should not be ignoring, or Anybody should not be ignoring mental health whatsoever. And even if, I'm not saying they're depressed, but obviously he's had repressive thoughts that he puts into. When I trained in MMA, my sensei made us run 2 miles before each set or whatever to prevent things like that. So I never trained that way. But, you know, it is what it is. So I wish everybody the best. Like I said, I'm glad Sykostu's doing better. I pray that he has a speedy recovery. And I have my own thoughts about the company and what they try to do, covering some stuff up. But I'm not talking about that right now. My thing is talking about Raja Jackson's mental health situation. And here's the thing. I did go on digital about Speak Out, and a lot of people really hated what I had to say and all that stuff. But when I'm talking about mental health, I don't give a fuck if you hate me or not. Nobody else want to talk about it. Everybody just want to go straight to the condemning. Like I said, we condemned it for his actions. We need to recognize when something is not right. Because if we don't, then we as a society will never be able to overcome anything like this. So you want to bombard me and say you shouldn't be talking about that, he should go to jail, he ain't no good, whatever, and ignoring the mental health and going to condemn me for it, go to hell. You know, I apologize. I don't mean to say that, but fuck you. I do mean that. Anyway, I don't mean to go off on a tangent here. Like I said, just going digital for a couple minutes on that. No, I'm not showing the video. You've seen it everywhere. Anyway, good night.